Everything, Chris. The sea is part of something called the environment, and we has got to protect it. Global warming does exist, as the Scientologists have proven, and the ice cubes is actually melting. Listen up, brethren. Water levels is rising. Hear this, at 8:30 this morning, the sea was way back there. Now, it is way up here. By this time tomorrow, it will be up past the Hollywood sign, innit? Now, the ocean might look like a shithole with no McDonald's or nothing, but there is lots of amazing stuff here. They've even got their own drugs called seaweed. It's a bit crap. I smoked it and it didn't do nothing. I was hoping there's sea kraken all, and I ain't talking about a dolphin's punani. Easy now. Check out my show.
Kasha.
I got to tell you about the carjacking. Everybody gon' scream and shout. You see the man put the 9 to your head. Pop, pop! You could be dead.
Everybody is talking about the environment thing. What is they banging on about? I don't know. That is why it's come down to the tree protesting site to solve the problem of the environment. And maybe to mash up some police. Nice.
We save the tree, we name Ali. Yes. We save the tree, we name Ali.
We're here at the HQ of the tree people. Gonna go in, help them out. For them people out there, what is they actually doing? Why is they here?
Because there's so little space, from what I can gather, there's so little space left in London, and they want to put a multi-storey cinema complex and a rooftop car park for 1,000 cars.
But is it going to be one of them new cinemas with all the air conditioning and the Dolby Surround and all that?
Well, I don't know. It will be a modern structure of some sort, but do we...
But they is wicked, no? Should they not build this one and knock down the crap ones and then build trees there?
Ali's environment, Ali's environment. Ali's environment, Ali's environment.
We're now going to meet the main copper, the guy who's sorting it all out. If it comes to a ruck, who do you think is going to win?
It isn't going to come to a ruck.
But if it does?
No, it's not going to come to a ruck. This is being dealt with as peacefully as possible.
Is it possible for us to get in?
Not at this stage, because it's still dangerous.
Is it because I was black?
Not at all.
Do you not think it's time for them protesters to start looking after themselves and protecting themselves properly?
The violence don't solve anything, does it, you know?
Well, I don't know, it does.
It does, and it doesn't.
Yeah, but it mainly does.
Not really.
Come on.
You can't conquer nothing with violence, can you?
Well, you can.
In what? In what situation?
Well, in a violent one.
Who are the pixie people? Are you one of the fairy folk? Who are the pixie people? Are you one of the fairy folk? Who are the pixie people? Are you one of the fairies? Do you like this planet? Do you want to see it go up in smoke? No! La, la.
Boyaka. Ali's environment, Ali's environment.
All right. Me has heard both sides of the argument. Me don't understand either of them. But me is well up for a rock anyway.
Boca, hear me now.
If somebody's up with us, is he serious, you wanker?
You can take our trees. You can take our trees, but you can't take our freedom.
That's right.
You can take our trees, but you can't take our freedom.
Is it because I was black?
So let's talk about evolution. What exactly is it?
It's the belief that all of the different kinds of life on the world today are descended from the same ancestral organism.
So what is we humanoids evolution from?
We evolved from apes.
So you is basically saying somewhere down the line, my nan did it with a monkey?
Not exactly, but we did descend from apes.
Do you think my Uncle Jamal might have recently evolved because he has got a very airy back and also one of them beards that stops right up there?
Nope.
So when will the monkeys that live now become humans?
Nothing says that they will.
If I kept a monkey in a fridge for 1 million years and then I took it out, would it be a humanoid?
Nope.
It would be naked though, wouldn't it?
You mean in terms of not having any hair?
Clothes.
It's hard to say. It's very difficult to predict how evolution goes in the future.
But what happens if monkeys look at the humanoids and think, all right, I want to be them, I as well jealous because they're having a laugh, then they'd say, all right, let's do it. Let's do the evolution.
That's not how evolution works. You can't.
So you claim.
Right. So I claim. But I think this is we regard it as an informed claim.
If you shaved a monkey, would it look like a human?
Would it look like it? It might superficially.
Has you ever tried it?
No.
Why not? If you was doing the studying, surely that would be the first thing you went about doing.
Why would we do that? What would we gain by that?
To see if that we really is evolutionized from the monkeys. Shave them. Let's have a look.
Well, I guess people have done that in other ways aside from shaving. They've taken
waxed.
No, they've taken rulers or tape measures.
My nan sometimes says to me that I, as an animal, if I start chucking things around or don't wipe it properly. Is she right?
Well, she may saying that you remind her of animal because of things that you're doing.
If she says you as an animal, I say yes. So what?
Well, I mean, technically,
you did it with a monkey.
You could say.
What is you talking to me about? What is the point of animals, Professor?
What do you mean by the point? They exist. They're here.
But ain't most of them, with the exceptions of monkeys and scorpions, with all respect to you, a bit crap?
I think they're probably pretty important.
Yeah, but you would say that because your job is on the line. Why don't we give animals an ultimatum? Either do something useful or piss off.
Which animals do you want to say that to?
To animals, all animals that ain't doing something useful.
But I'd say, but why? I think a lot of them are doing something useful. Do you eat meat?
Well, I eat, burgers and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that comes from animals, right?
Or not. Do they?
Do they? Where does hamburger come from?
Comes from McDonald's.
And where does McDonald's get it?
From America.
And we don't just raise hamburgers here.
You make them.
Comes from cattle.
Does it though? What happens if different types of animals fall in love?
Doesn't happen very often, as far as anybody knows. And if they wouldn't produce an offspring. In most cases, it wouldn't amount to anything.
But what if the crocodile see the flamingo and think, I love her? Would you step in and say, no, that ain't right?
Would I know?
It's like me and my Julie, though, because she comes from the east side of town and me come from the west side of town. West side. And they said that it was wrong that we was meant to be together. But the first time we got jiggy, she actually came. So that can't be wrong, can it?
It's whatever you think.
Is there any batty animals?
What does that mean?
Funny animals.
You mean ones that appear funny to us?
No, you know, over there and around the corner. So, why is all giraffes gay?
Why are giraffes gay?
Why is all giraffes gay?
Who says they are?
Well, they look it. Is there anything we can learn from the animal kingdom?
There's a tremendous amount we can learn from non-human animals.
How come we can't, excuse me French, lick our own nuts? If they can do it, and my dog can do it, and that dancer, the Irish bloke, can do it, how come we can't do it?
It's just a question of anatomy, how we're built.
But do you think with evolution, that in the future we'll be able to do that?
It's hard to say.
We can hope though, what?
That's right.
With Lady Chelsea to learn how to be a real gentleman.
Okay.
It's very nice to meet you. Very nice.
I'll do my best.
Yes. How can you tell if someone is polite when you first meet them?
You don't really. I mean, perhaps it's the way they say hello and shake your hand.
Yes. Is the way I dress nice? Is it okay?
It's not a typically English way to dress.
And my shoe is good?
My shoes, yes,
It is from a shoe express in Oxford Street.
All right.
Yes.
No, that's fine. Black, yes.
And what do we will eat at dinner soon?
Lunch. Charlotte, this is Borat.
How do you do? How do you do?
Roderick, Borat.
How do you do? How do you do?
So we have a toast, all right?
Yes.
Yeah,
To Jenny.
toast.
Yes. To Jenny and to television.
To Jenny, to television.
Kazakhstan.
And to Kazakhstan.
Yes.
Viewers.
Thank you.
Kazakhstan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, absolutely.
It's nice.
That's not etiquette.
It's nice.
No,
Do you have wine?
sip.
You have wine in Kazakhstan?
The real idea, if somebody gives you a nice glass of white wine, you should sip it. Imagine you're making love. You don't want to do it too quickly.
To make love, to have a...
Don't do it too quickly.
the
Now you're
sex.
going to confuse me.
Slowly. Everything slowly.
Yeah, don't make love too quickly. Otherwise, it's over too quickly.
Ah, yes, I like to last a long time.
Oh, well, it's wonderful. That's perfect.
Is that good?
Well, that's perfect.
I'm good. And what subject do we talk about?
So anything really. It depends who starts it. I mean, you could start off by, what would you say? Well, anything that comes into your head, really.
Yes. It is very nice. My wife, she is dead.
What?
Oh,
Oh, no.
why?
Why? How did
What
that
happened?
happen?
What happened?
She died in a field.
How? How?
She died from work, but with an accident. But it's not important. I have a new wife. Is it okay to talk about what I did last night?
Yes, as long as you don't go into lots of details, whether it be,
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, yes, if you said, yes, I went to see a film last
Yes.
night, or...
Last night I have a sex.
Really? Do you have a wife?
No, so I told you shouldn't mention your, what you did last night like that.
never
You
mind.
said I can say what I
No, but
did
you can,
last night.
say, you can say you
I
went
had a
to see
lovely
a
time
film.
last
But it was nice. She was lovely. And how do I say? I do not want to be rude. What if I need to do a toilet?
You just say, oh, just excuse me for a while.
Excuse me for a while.
Yeah.
Please excuse me.
Yes?
I will go for a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Certainly.
Yes? Please excuse me.
Certainly.
Oops.
Here he comes.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Would you like some more potatoes and peas? Because you haven't had any meat. Would you like some more?
Oh, we have a pudding.
Or do you want to have a lovely dessert?
We have pudding.
Sweets?
Or sweet?
yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
I had a good sheet.
Don't say that on.
Well, you didn't have any dough.
You don't say that.
You know, when the Chinese say, when they say they've had a good meal, they do a huge amount of horrendous gurking and burping. You know?
What is a gherkin?
I mean, you go...
Burping.
Burp. Oh!
High five! High five!
Goodness gracious!
Hey, you do it.
Well, I can't do it.
I can't.
Don't do that.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
Charles. Don't do it.
That is absolutely outrageous.
Thank you. I can make this.
Excellent.
You take it.
Good man.
You have a nose. You have a big nose. It was very nice
To have met.
to have met you.
Very good.
To have met you.
in the
Correct.
past.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
How'd you do?
Bye.
Bye. We have an animal here in the studio. Should we get it out?
Okay.
What the is that, man? What is that?
It's a hedgehog. A little wild creature. When they're afraid, they go into a ball.
That's wicked.
Now, isn't
That's
that sweet?
cool.
You like that now?
But, like, after about 5 minutes after they done that, why would you want to keep them?
Because it's part of our heritage to have wild
You're
animals
asking
in
a
the
question
country.
as though the value of that animal, or a flower or anything, could only could only be its value to you.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, that's funny. I can eat it. I'm getting a laugh out of that, or it makes a good football, or whatever.
That would make a good football.
Yeah, well, not a bad
I'm not
one.
doing that.
But
It's illegal now.
What, that is illegal
Yes,
to use
it
them
is.
as footballs?
It took a long
Yes, it
time.
is.
Liz, what if a kid is poor and don't have enough money to buy a good
You can't
quality
buy-
football?
That's very cruel.
But Liz, it is interesting because it's only in the last 3 or 4 years that it has been illegal for a child to kick a hedgehog because, well, hell, I like kicking hedgehogs.
That's right.
I'm not talking about anyone.
But what I was thinking about,
volleys.
they're little mammals. To that extent, they would feel pain.
Well, let's talk about people who teach their pets special things. Is that wrong? Because me got this mate, Dave, him teach his pet to, like, go wicked when he slap it. It is an amazing thing to do. The pet can go wicked, this little dog. Michael, don't this dog that is being just as a little jab with the fork or whatever, ain't he enjoying that?
I don't know what you mean by a little jab with a fork or whatever. That rather worries me. That worries me.
Well, it don't hurt, it don't bleed or anything like that. And I ain't never done it, but this is a guy I know.
Pinprick, as they say in the laboratory.
Okay, is it wrong for people to do experiments on animals in their own home?
Well, I would say it's wrong and unscientific.
Because we did a thing years ago with this mouse in this microwave, whatever, to try about nuclear, to do a nuclear test to see if it could, you know, survive the nuclear thing. And it did survive. It came out, it was hot, whatever, but it was still alive. Is that wrong?
Yes.
That's pretty
appalling.
fiendish.
So, Mikey, has you ever eaten the meat?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
What happened if you had, like, Big Mac here, really nice?
Did you say Big Mac?
Aye.
I'd go out straight out of that door.
Why?
A Big Mac, I've never set foot in a McDonald's yet. Of course I
What
wouldn't.
happened if there was the
Dream of it.
best meat and the best...
What
If you
mean?
don't like
What do you mean
Big Mac, whatever, the best chicken McNugget, whatever.
Oh, chicken McNugget? You mean that Colonel, that bogus Colonel?
No.
Colonel, Kentucky.
What if it was free?
No, you have to think of...
Well, yes or no, what if it was free?
Well, of course not.
What if someone paid you 100 squid?
I wouldn't.
What happened if they say, here's a chicken, you eat this, or we kill another chicken?
No, that chicken's going to be killed anyway for you to eat, or your
Ali,
chum.
I must tell you, you've just asked the question, which was the hardest question that the toughest moral philosopher, when I did philosophy at university, asked us.
Wicked. Ali in the house.
I